This beauty store goes absolutely above and beyond on branding and is definitely something you guys should aspire to achieve at some point with your dropshipping stores. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Brandon here, back at you with another video. If you guys are new to the channel and want to learn all about building an online business, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you guys don't miss anything. Now in today's video, we're going to be doing a case study because I know how much you guys actually love to see other people's e-commerce brands and businesses and see, you know, what they're doing right, what you guys could hopefully implement into your own stores as well. Now today's quite a special video because we're actually reviewing my aunt's store. Now she is not aware that I'm actually doing this. I figured I would just go ahead and showcase her brand on the channel because I think it is pretty cool what she actually does and has managed to pull off and done so well with the branding. We're going to be doing a deep dive on exactly what she is doing in her business, the things that she could potentially improve on, and some cool stuff that you guys could also take away, because some of the stuff here is just literally cream and so good you guys should definitely take away and implement into your own stores. So without further ado guys, let's go ahead and jump into this. I will see you in the computer in just a moment. Alright guys, so we're now in the computer on the website. So her store is called The Natural Sisterhood. So this is the website here. Now I don't actually believe it is designed with Shopify, although there are a ton of different e-commerce platforms that you guys could use to build out your store on. Obviously, she, I imagine, had paid somebody because she has no web design development experience and stuff like that, at least that I'm aware of, that I know of. At least she doesn't have any design experience, so she must have paid somebody to create this. I'm not exactly sure what website designer it is on, but you guys could still pull away some good stuff from this as to maybe some things you could put on your Shopify store if you guys are using that to design your website. But without further ado, actually looking at the website here, so the branding is The Natural Sisterhood. That is really a massive takeaway here because of how good her branding is. And this is something that's going to be very prevalent throughout all of her different products, all the different stuff on her site, the type of wording that she uses, and all of this stuff. So the whole entire idea of the brand, before we really jump into the products and the different social media channels, is to be, you know, natural beauty, right? That's the whole essence of her brand. That's the type of product she sells, is all just natural beauty products, because a lot of beauty products that come from China or certain other manufacturing places that I'm not exactly sure where she gets her products manufactured, but I imagine that she makes sure that the products don't have any kind of chemicals in that, because that is what her brand stands behind. So she makes sure that none of the products that she sells has any kind of, you know, chemicals and stuff in those beauty products, because a lot do that come from China. Just traditional dropship products may have those kind of issues. So if you're going to be doing a brand like this, definitely want to keep that in mind. But that is really what it stands for, right? Nature, where beauty should come from, all of that kind of stuff. That is the homepage on the store and the brand. Now, I know that she really doesn't spend a ton of time within the e-commerce sector of the store, but it is still a brand that sells products, so I figured it'd still be quite valuable for you guys. So most of where I think she gets most of her sales is from actual in-person sales with her physical shop location. So just keep that in mind as well as we go through this. But looking at her website, you know, she has a Natural Sisterhood here, put your skin on and stuff like that. And as we get to take a look through here, nice good branding images representing, you know, what it's all about. Okay, you guys, when you're making your websites, definitely want to make sure that everything on the site makes sense. Now, you can also have a blog section here, although I don't think she has spent too much time really on the blog here. Last time I checked this, I think it was the last update was, yeah, like 2016. So she hasn't really spent a whole ton of time in the blog, although that is another aspect that you guys could really definitely get a lot of SEO traffic as well and get more sales that way, which is pretty cool. So obviously she has her where, when, and why. So like all of the, you know, purposeful stuff on here, and then the shop. So as you can see, we have who we are, all of that kind of stuff. Now, I wouldn't necessarily go with super heavy text stuff, but the imaging is really great. She has the different sections about the face, skin, bundles, and kits. So let's actually take a look at the bundles and kits section here. So as you can see, there's like lip balm, face kits. Now, as you can see, all of her products are also very well branded, okay? They are all, you know, completely logoed up. They are all private labeled, which is definitely something, if you guys are wanting to build a long-term brand, you definitely want to get into, especially if you plan on selling for the long term, building out a good customer base. I mean, that is what she has done here. Why I'm, you know, showing you guys her store, because, you know, it's just so amazing, the branding and the logo and stuff like that. If you guys don't already have a really good logo, pay somebody on Fiverr, pay somebody to make a good logo. Okay, this logo definitely represents the brand. It looks really, really nice, high quality. You guys want to have a good logo for your stores. And this is more so like the branding aspect of stuff, not really just like the testing phases. But once you already have some products that are working, you're really trying to build out the brand. This is the kind of stuff you guys want to be doing on your store. So as you can see, if you guys aren't already paying for some sort of good logo, or if you have logo design experience, make a good logo. It really, really makes an impact on your branding. As you can see, the colors, the orange and the kind of like creamish color green that she's going with on her shop. So as you can see, they have different bundles as well. So I imagine these bundles, yeah, so they're like $10 for the bundle there. We also have the face kits and stuff like that, $65 as well. So as you can see, if you guys are doing bundles as well, that is a good way to increase your average order value, because if you guys are putting products together, if someone goes to buy it, they're like, oh, I could just get it cheaper in a bundle. So if you guys are doing any kind of products where they could go together, you're basically upselling someone on an entire bundle, which is going to do you a lot more sales versus just selling all of them individually for $10. If someone sees they have, they could save money with a bundle, they go for the bundle and they save some money there. So that's another good option right there as well. We also have this $50 bundle. And as you can see, with products like this, all of this natural stuff, which I imagine she might actually produce some of the products herself. I'm not exactly sure about all the production side of things, but you can see these products are massively marked up. Okay, $50 for some of this stuff. I mean, I imagine she makes this for under 10. Like the product profit margin is massive on beauty stuff, and that's why so many people are in the beauty niche, because people really don't know the value of like these oils. People sell you on the brand. That's what she's doing here with all the natural stuff. Like, she's making a massive profit margin on these products. Like, it is just huge. Like $60 for some of that stuff. Like, she probably spends more on the bottling and the private labeling than the actual product itself, which is kind of funny. So that's just something as well, if you guys are, deciding on what kind of niche to get into as well, that could also be another route. Think about like, how much does the products cost in this niche generally? How much profit margin can I get? Because I see some of you guys' stores, right? She's selling these bundles, right? She's selling like this bundle here, $50, okay? Some of you guys' stores don't even have any products within that price range. You guys gotta have like low ticket, mid ticket, high ticket offers. You guys wanna have those high ticket bundles here, because that can increase your total average order value, like I said. But that also increases your profit margin. If you guys are only working on profit margins of like $5, like, you really don't have much room to work with in terms of the ad spend that you guys are going to be doing, or just in general, like covering your cost basis of anything, like the website cost basis or your time, all of that stuff. Like, you want to definitely have a good, healthy profit margin. If you're only working off a $5 profit margin from your products, like, you have such little wiggle room to actually generate a profit. So definitely want to be going for high profit margins. Okay, $25 profit margin is great. I'm not exactly sure what her exact profit margins are, because I am not her. I haven't talked to her directly before making this video, but I imagine they're quite high. Like, I can guarantee you it does not cost over $25 to make this. So think about that when you guys are going through your store and stuff like that as well. Now, we are going to be diving into the social media here in a second, but just going through a couple of these products, like, you guys can see certain bundles and kits. Okay, she also has a step 1, step 2, step 3. So that's another good way you guys could do to lead people down a sales funnel if they're gonna buy like 1 product, 2 product, 3 product. It's like, oh, this goes with this goes together. Like, Amazon masterfully does that, okay? They're like, oh, people bought this product as well, you should buy this. There's apps for that on Shopify you guys can implement as well, that you can add like little upsells and stuff. You guys could be running funnels, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna be doing more videos on all of like the technical stuff with Shopify in future uploads, but let me know if you guys have any questions. You can leave that in the comments, like what you guys want to see with maybe certain things you guys are struggling with. I know I asked the Facebook group a few days ago as well. I got some good responses from some of you guys in there, but I will be definitely taking those into account if you guys have seen that. So going through here, step 1, step 2, step 3, like I said, another good thing to lead people through. So $14 for that product. Like, all these products, like, balance and tone, like hydrates, revives, that's another aspect. She kind of has like the product benefits just right on the label right there in little bullet points, which if you guys are selling predominantly, through e-commerce, like you said, see here with her description, you want to be doing bullet points. Okay, a lot of you guys' stores, you just have like you only have like maybe the AliExpress stuff here, and you don't even have like a how to use thing, or the, you know, she uses the ingredients, like her product description is so much better. And she doesn't even 100% focus only on e-commerce. She focuses on her physical store as well. Like, you guys need to be putting in the effort into your websites. Like, she has all this stuff here, and this isn't probably even her #1 like sales channel. Like, think about that when you guys are developing your stores and stuff like that, when you guys are selling products. Like, put some damn effort into your product descriptions. Like, you guys got like a, you know, a big description here, you know, you got bullet points. Definitely want to be having bullet points in your products, because that's what people read through. People really like bullet points because it kind of like offers like, oh, this is, you know, it hydrates, revives, rich in antioxidants. All these things people look out for when they're going to shop for a product. They think about, oh, this is, you know, stuff that I want in my product, so they're going to be more willing to buy. Like, if you have just like a basic description with not much there, like, you know, you want to have multiple pictures here. You know, as you can see, she has multiple pictures, kind of like stylized even. Now, I know with dropshipping, it's not as easy to do that. But you guys could still go through the reviews, maybe pull out some images out of there to show like a customer using the product off of the AliExpress product descriptions. You guys just have to get unique and creative with selling your products, like really sell people on it, okay? Make sure you're using a yellow add to cart button, something that gets people's attention, right? Or orange or something like that, you know? Obviously you want it to match your branding, but at the same time, you know, there's a reason why she has a yellow add to cart button instead of just like a plain like green add to cart button, because yellow is more eye-catching, the orange, okay? It makes people want to click on it more. That's the reason why I tell you guys in my course, in my videos, everywhere my content is, I tell you guys to use an eye-catching color for your add to cart button, because if it's bland, people can't even see it, read it. They might get like, oh, they're all distracted. Like, make sure it gets people's attention. It stands out amongst all the other text, all the images and stuff like that on your site. Make sure your add to cart stands out, because otherwise people won't even be able to find it. Like, they're gonna be scrolling, and with low attention spans, people aren't even gonna see it. So make sure it's good right there. Now, going into the social media here, because I know I spent some time going through product descriptions, kind of showing you guys some examples here from her store. Now, going over to the Facebook page, this is definitely a massive traffic source for her because of the people that search for her, you know, her products on Google or stuff like that, and then they find her store, or people that know her personally. You know, a lot of my family members like her community page on Facebook. So as you can see here, she has all of her products listed in the shop. So if we go to shop now, this actually links to the Facebook shop, which if you guys are unaware, you can link your Facebook shop to your Shopify store as well, and it links together. A lot of people are more comfortable with purchasing on Facebook than just on your store. So that adds another sales channel there. That's how I got a lot of sales in my business. Like, that's how you do it. You know, you guys want to link together your Facebook pages with your Shopify stores, because, you know, a lot of people, they can check out right on Facebook. I mean, that's just a nice benefit. It gets people to the checkout much quicker. People are more comfortable. They may even already have their information plugged into Facebook, so it's quicker for them to buy, right? It's, instead of having to re-enter their information on your Shopify store, they already have their info on Facebook. So definitely have all of your products imported onto your Facebook page as well. Now, another thing she also does that I don't really see a lot of people doing actually is taking advantage of chatbots and Facebook Messenger. So this is really, really a great feature that has been implemented into Facebook, I think within the past year or so, is the whole chatbot feature and Facebook Messenger stuff. Is that basically you can have these options here of, you know, can I learn more about a service? Can I book an appointment? What services do you offer? Where are you located? Now you could adjust this to like, oh, shop our products, or you're really trying to get people to engage with you, right? You can set it up in a whole entire chat sequence, which I might make a whole separate video on that, on how to do it. But you can basically lead people through a funnel within chat of like, oh, you know, what do you need help with? You know, lead them down the sales funnel of like, oh, this product would be best for you. Like, give them product recommendations in your Facebook Messenger. That's another cool thing too. Now, I think that her stuff is more so just like, oh, we'll get back to you in a moment if you wanted to book an appointment. Now, I'm not gonna click on any of this because I don't wanna like spam her with any stuff. But regardless, you know, all these different things here, you know, in-person appointments, if you guys are running a physical business as well, you lead people down what product would be best for them based on the things that they choose. You can kind of make it like an interactive quiz almost. It's very possible. The website I would recommend for that is ManyChat. So it's just ManyChat, eCommerce.com. That is the website where you guys can create free little funnels for your messenger stuff. So that's what I've used, and it works really great. As you can see, you know, it makes it more automated, and it's just another way that you can get people's attention, right? I go on her Facebook page. You know, if I was a customer, you see this pop up, it's like, oh, there's another thing I can interact with. It keeps people more engaged. You want to keep people engaged when they're on your stores and all that kind of stuff, because at the end of the day, you got their attention, you want to keep their attention. You don't want them to jump off to something else and not potentially buy from you. So think about that as well. Now, if we go through her Facebook page, I mean, she has everything linked down here. As you can see, like the store, you can see like her hours and stuff like that. Everything is kind of like listed there. She has their shop, reviews, photos. Like, you want to make sure your Facebook page is also nice and nicely filled out. You got a good big picture here at the top, right? Conditioning and all of that kind of stuff. So as you can see, that is linked there as well. Now, the next thing is her Instagram page. Now, I know that she doesn't really spend a ton of time on Instagram. I imagine most of her time is spent within the physical shop and getting products ordered on her website and stuff like that as well. But on the Instagram shop as well, if you guys make sure all of your social media, even if you don't really use it that much, you want to have the username taken, so you have your branded username right there, right? The Natural Sisterhood. You have your image, because if people go to search for you on Instagram, then they will find you. You link them back to your website. You link them to, you know, your store and stuff like that. Even if you don't really focus on it a ton, it's still something that you guys want to be having, because you don't want to lose that username to someone else. Because maybe in the future you want to focus more on Instagram. Even if you're mostly focusing on Facebook ads or any kind of other traffic, you still want to have the username. You don't want to lose the username to somebody else. So that's another thing as well that I recommend you guys. Even if you don't focus on it as a main traffic source, you still want to have it looking decent, so that it, you know, increases your brand awareness. And if people go to it, they're not going to be like, what the heck is this crap? Like, it actually looks legitimate, and it can definitely increase your branding as well, which is pretty cool within Instagram. Now, if we actually go over to Google as well, we search for her. She's actually the one on the right. That is my aunt. And so if we go through here, you can see all of her products listed out. Like, the branding is there. Like, this is something so many of you guys don't understand. Now, I know this is a little bit advanced. Like, private labeling is definitely a step above, but, you know, throughout this video, I've kind of shown you guys some of the stuff that you guys need to be improving on your stores. This is a cool little case study. I figured it'd be valuable so you guys can get some feedback maybe on like another person's store, kind of see that. Maybe it helps you guys in some sort of way, but like, you can see all of the type of branding. You know, she has beard oils. I mean, that could be an entire store within itself, like just the beard oil stuff. Like, all these different collections, all of the branding, everything looks really, really solid. So it's definitely a lot of good takeaways here within her store. Now, if you guys want to learn more about how to build a profitable Shopify business, I've linked to my course down in the description box below, as well as a Shopify 14-day free trial to go ahead and get yourself started. Feel free to check out the videos beside me, subscribe to the channel, free Facebook mastermind group, and follow me on Instagram. Everything is linked down in the description box below. But anyway, guys, that's all for today's video. So I will see you in the next one. Peace out.